What if I told you? The United States military just released videos they cannot explain. Objects moving at impossible speeds. Orange glowing orbs chasing fighter jets. And pilots left completely speechless. For decades, people believed UFO stories were just conspiracy theories. But now, the Pentagon itself has released classified footage, military reports, and witness testimony to the public. And some of these encounters are honestly terrifying. Tonight, we are going deep inside the newest Pentagon UFO files. The videos, the sightings, the hidden reports, and why many people believe this could be the beginning of full disclosure. Because what you're about to hear might completely change the way you see the sky forever. Welcome back to Shadow UFO. If you enjoy mysterious discoveries, secret government files, and terrifying unexplained encounters, make sure to subscribe right now. Because tonight's story is one of the biggest UFO revelations in years. And trust me, it only gets crazier from here. May 2026. The Pentagon officially released a second batch of declassified UFO files to the public. Inside these files were * military videos, * infrared recordings, * pilot testimonies, * radar captures, * intelligence reports, * and strange encounters dating back decades. Some of the footage showed glowing objects flying near military aircraft. Others showed mysterious formations moving over oceans. And according to officials, many of these cases remain unexplained. The government now uses the term UAP, unidentified anomalous phenomena, but most people still call them by the old name, UFOs. For years, the government denied almost everything related to UFOs. But now, things are changing. Slowly, piece by piece, the files are finally coming out, and the public reaction was explosive. Social media flooded with theories. Reddit communities exploded with discussion. Some people believed aliens were finally being exposed. Others believed these objects were secret military technology. But one thing became clear. Something strange is happening in our skies. One report shocked investigators more than almost anything else. A senior U.S. intelligence officer described an encounter that happened during a mission near a sensitive military area. At first, the night seemed normal. Military helicopters were flying over rough mountainous terrain. The weather was cold. The sky was dark. Then suddenly, they saw them. Orange glowing spheres, hovering silently in the darkness. The objects appeared without warning. No sound. No visible engines. No heat signatures matching known aircraft. Just glowing orange lights floating in the sky. The officer later said the objects moved in ways that made no sense. At one point, the orbs came dangerously close to the helicopter, only a few feet away. The pilots froze. Then things got even worse. Fighter jets were scrambled to intercept the objects. But according to the report, the orbs began chasing the jets instead. Imagine that. Highly advanced military aircraft being followed by unknown glowing objects. The witnesses said the orbs moved with impossible speed, stopping instantly, changing direction suddenly, then splitting apart and disappearing. The entire encounter lasted only seconds, but the crew never forgot it. After landing, many of them reportedly sat in silence, virtually speechless, because they had no explanation for what they had just seen. The Pentagon also released more than 50 videos connected to UFO encounters. Some clips show infrared camera footage from military aircraft. Others show glowing objects above oceans and deserts. One of the most discussed videos allegedly shows 4 UAPs flying in formation over water. The objects appear to move together perfectly, almost like they're coordinated. Military analysts studied the footage carefully, but according to reports, they still could not identify what the objects were. And that's what makes these releases so disturbing. The Pentagon is not saying, "We know these are aliens." But they are also not saying, "We know what they are." Instead, many files remain officially unexplained. And for millions of people, that uncertainty is terrifying. But the strangest files may not come from Earth at all. Some of the newly released documents include recordings connected to NASA missions, including Apollo astronauts. One audio recording describes Mysterious streaks of light seen during space missions. Astronauts reportedly observed flashes even when their eyes were closed. NASA later explained the phenomenon as internal visual effects caused by cosmic radiation. But conspiracy researchers aren't convinced, because these strange stories have existed for decades. And now, they're resurfacing again. Another released image reportedly showed strange lights in triangular formation during the Apollo 17 mission. Was it camera distortion, space debris, or something else entirely? No one knows for sure. And that mystery is exactly why these files are causing so much attention online. Here's the truth most people don't talk about. It's not just the possibility of aliens that scares people. It's the fact that the world's most powerful military still cannot explain some of these objects. Think about that carefully. The United States has asterisk satellites, asterisk advanced radar systems, asterisk fighter jets, asterisk intelligence networks, asterisk surveillance technology beyond imagination. And yet, there are still incidents they cannot fully understand. That uncertainty creates fear. Because if these objects are not human, then what are they? And if they are human technology, whose technology is it? Russia? China? Secret black projects? Or something nobody has ever seen before? These questions are exactly why UFO discussions are now being taken more seriously around the world. For decades, there were rumors about hidden government UFO programs, projects designed to investigate sightings secretly. One of the most famous was ARDIP, the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program. Its existence shocked the public when details leaked years ago. Now many believe the new Pentagon releases are only a tiny fraction of what governments truly know. Some researchers claim asterisk important footage is still classified. Asterisk witnesses are being silenced. Asterisk and major discoveries are hidden from the public. Of course, there's no confirmed proof of aliens in the released files. Even the Pentagon says there is no verified evidence of extraterrestrial life. But the mystery remains. And that mystery keeps growing. After the files were released, the internet went crazy. Videos spread across TikTok, YouTube, Reddit, and X. Millions of people began analyzing every frame. Some claimed the objects matched sightings reported decades ago. Others compared them to the famous TAC UFO incident. Former military pilots also started speaking publicly again. Some described objects moving faster than anything they had ever encountered. No wings. No visible propulsion. No exhaust trails. Just silent movement through the sky. And once again, the same question appeared everywhere. What are we really seeing? But there's another theory. And honestly, it may be even more disturbing than aliens. Some experts believe these objects could be secret. Military technology being tested without public knowledge. Technology so advanced, it looks impossible. Imagine weapons capable of asterisk instant acceleration, asterisk silent flight, asterisk radar manipulation, asterisk electromagnetic interference. If even part of that is true, the balance of global power could change forever. And maybe that's why governments stayed silent for so long, because revealing such technology could create worldwide panic or trigger a dangerous arms race. As investigators continue studying the newest UFO files, more releases are expected soon, and many believe the next documents could be even more shocking, because according to insiders, some footage has never been shown publicly before, footage that allegedly contains encounters far stranger than anything released so far. But one thing is certain. The UFO mystery is no longer hidden in the shadows. It has entered the mainstream. And now, millions of people are watching the skies, waiting, wondering, questioning everything they thought they knew. And the deeper investigators look into these encounters, the darker the mystery becomes. Because in the next part, we are going inside the most terrifying military UFO encounters ever recorded. Somewhere over the Pacific Ocean, a military training exercise was underway. The skies were clear. Everything seemed normal. Then radar operators noticed something impossible. An unknown object suddenly appeared at extreme altitude. Within seconds, it dropped thousands of feet, too fast for any known aircraft. The radar team first believed it was a system error, but then pilots visually confirmed it. A strange white object. Smooth. Oval-shaped. No wings. No exhaust. No visible engines. Yet somehow, it was moving faster than military jets. The pilots described the object as looking like a giant tic-tac, and according to reports, the object moved like nothing they had ever seen before. One pilot later explained, the craft could instantly stop in midair, then accelerate at unbelievable speed. History.com. No sound. No sonic boom. Nothing. The military aircraft attempted to approach the object carefully, but suddenly, the UFO reacted, almost like it knew they were there. The object mirrored the fighter jet's movement, turning perfectly, matching speed instantly. Then, without warning, it shot upward and disappeared. Gone. In seconds. The pilots returned completely stunned, because what they witnessed appeared to break the known laws of physics. But things became even stranger when military sonar teams began reporting unidentified underwater objects. Not flying objects. Underwater objects. Fast-moving crafts detected deep below the ocean surface. And according to leaked discussions, some of these objects moved faster underwater than submarines. PopularMechanics.com. Think about how terrifying that sounds. A hidden object beneath the ocean, moving silently in total darkness. Some naval crews reported strange lights rising from the water before shooting into the sky. Others claimed unknown objects surrounded ships at night. One sailor described seeing glowing spheres hovering above the ocean surface. Then suddenly, the lights plunged directly into the water, without a splash, without slowing down, as if gravity itself didn't matter. And perhaps the creepiest part? Many of these encounters reportedly occurred near military bases and nuclear sites. For years, researchers noticed something strange about UFO sightings. Many happened near nuclear weapons facilities. And according to former military personnel, some UFOs appeared directly over missile silos. CNN.com. One former Air Force officer claimed glowing objects hovered above a nuclear base during the Cold War. Then suddenly, multiple nuclear missiles became temporarily disabled. At the exact same time, investigators could not explain how it happened. Was it coincidence? Equipment failure? Or something intentionally interfering with military systems? No one knows. But stories like these continue appearing in military records again and again. And many people believe that's not random. Some researchers even believe these mysterious objects are specifically interested in humanity's most dangerous weapons. A terrifying thought. Because if true, it would mean whoever, or whatever, controls these objects, has been watching us for a very long time. For decades, many military pilots stayed silent. Some feared losing their careers. Others worried nobody would believe them. But now, more pilots are finally speaking publicly. And their stories are chilling. Commander David Fravor, one of the most famous witnesses, described seeing a craft that moved in impossible ways during a Navy encounter. David Fravor. According to him, the object had no wings, no rotors, no visible propulsion, and no heat trail. Yet it could outrun advanced fighter jets. Other pilots described objects suddenly appearing on radar, then vanishing instantly. Some claimed their aircraft systems malfunctioned whenever the objects came close, and nearly all of them described the same feeling afterward. Fear. Not excitement. Not curiosity. Fear. Because trained military professionals were seeing things they could not explain. Among the strangest UFO reports are sightings of giant black triangular crafts. Massive silent triangles seen hovering at night. Witnesses describe *3 glowing lights, *enormous size, *complete silence, and slow unnatural movement. Some sightings were reported above highways, others above military areas. One witness claimed a black triangle blocked out the stars as it passed overhead. No sound, no wind, just darkness moving through the sky. Then suddenly, the craft accelerated and disappeared. Some believe these triangles are secret military aircraft. Others believe they are something far stranger, because despite decades of sightings, Their true origin remains unknown. One classified video reportedly caused major concern inside intelligence agencies. The footage allegedly showed an object hovering motionless above the ocean. Military aircraft surrounded the area. Then the object suddenly entered the water. No splash. No explosion. Nothing. And moments later, it reappeared high in the sky. If true, such movement should be impossible using known technology. Some investigators reportedly described the footage as deeply disturbing because it suggested these objects could operate. Asterisk in air. Asterisk underwater. Asterisk and possibly even in space, with no visible limitations. And according to rumors, that's one reason many files remained classified for years. As more files become public, some officials are beginning to use unusual language. Instead of saying alien, they now use terms like asterisk non-human intelligence, asterisk unknown operators, asterisk anomalous technology. And that wording has made many people nervous, because governments rarely choose words carefully by accident. Some believe officials are slowly preparing the public for a larger truth. Others believe the mystery is being exaggerated intentionally. But regardless of the explanation, public interest in UFOs has exploded worldwide. And every new Pentagon release only increases the mystery. But not everyone wants these files released. Some intelligence experts warn that revealing too much could create panic. Imagine if governments admitted, "We don't know who controls these objects." That alone could terrify millions of people. Others fear foreign enemies could exploit the confusion. And some believe secret technologies hidden inside these investigations could completely change warfare forever. Which raises another disturbing question. How much is the public still not being told? Because if these are only the files being released, what remains hidden? But there is one final theory. And honestly, it may be the scariest of all. What if these sightings are not increasing? What if we are simply noticing them more now? Think about it. For thousands of years, humans have reported strange lights in the sky. Ancient civilizations described glowing objects descending from the heavens. Mysterious flying discs were reported long before modern aircraft existed. And now, with advanced cameras and military sensors everywhere, the evidence is becoming harder to ignore. Maybe this phenomenon has always existed. Watching silently, waiting, observing humanity from the shadows. And maybe, the Pentagon releases are only revealing a tiny piece of a much bigger mystery. According to multiple reports, more classified UFO material may be released later this year. TheGuardian.com, including asterisk new military footage, asterisk pilot interviews, asterisk radar data, asterisk and underwater encounters. Some insiders claim the next files could be the most shocking yet, and online investigators are already searching every new document for hidden details. Because the world wants answers. Real answers. Not rumors. Not theories. The truth. But the deeper people investigate, the stranger the mystery becomes. Because in the next part, we are going into the most horrifying UFO abduction stories ever reported. Encounters so terrifying. Some witnesses were traumatized for life. And some claim the government knows far more about these cases than anyone realizes. The deeper investigators looked into the Pentagon files, the stranger the stories became. Because military encounters were only one part of the mystery. Hidden deep inside UFO history were stories far more disturbing. Stories involving ordinary people, terrifying encounters, missing time, and witnesses who claimed their lives were changed forever. For decades, many people laughed at UFO abduction stories, but some cases were so detailed, so horrifying, that even investigators struggled to explain them. One witness described driving alone late at night through an empty desert highway. The road was silent. No cars. No lights. Only darkness stretching for miles. Then, suddenly, a bright object appeared above the road.
The witness claimed the light became brighter and brighter, until the entire car was glowing white, and then everything went black. Hours later, the driver reportedly woke up miles away. The car engine was still running, but several hours were completely missing from memory. This is what researchers call missing time. a phenomenon reported in countless UFO encounters around the world. Some witnesses later described terrifying dreams, bright rooms, unknown figures, cold metal walls, and strange medical examinations. Now, there is no verified evidence proving alien abductions are real. Many scientists believe these experiences may be caused by sleep paralysis, psychological stress, false memories, or trauma-related hallucinations. But even today, some witnesses remain absolutely convinced their experiences were real. And perhaps the creepiest part? Many people reporting these encounters had never met each other. Yet their descriptions sounded disturbingly similar as UFO stories spread across the internet. Another mysterious location returned to public attention. Area 51, the secret base? As UFO stories spread across the world, one mysterious place always returned to the center of the mystery. Area 51, hidden deep inside the Nevada desert. Area 51 became famous for rumors involving aliens and secret experiments. For decades, people claimed crashed UFOs were taken there. Others believed the government was testing reverse-engineered alien technology inside underground facilities. Officially, the U.S. government says Area 51 was used for testing advanced military aircraft, and many experts believe strange aircraft experiments are the reason behind countless UFO sightings near the base. But conspiracy theories never disappeared because, according to former workers and alleged insiders, strange things happened there. Some described aircraft moving in impossible ways. Others claimed the technology they saw looked decades ahead of its time. However, no verified public evidence has ever confirmed alien spacecraft inside Area 51. Still, the mystery continues growing every year, and for millions of people around the world, Area 51 remains one of the darkest and most mysterious places ever connected to the UFO phenomenon.